If I could give one key reason as to why I would recommend Chadsan, it'd be their ability to dynamically grow with a company. So if I think back over our 10-year history, one of the things that really stands out is how Chadsan went from being simply an outsourced finance department for us to when we very quickly wanted to grow our own internal team after a couple of years, we obviously wanted to bring 4 or 5 finance heads in-house. Chadsan seamlessly morphed their service. And what that really means is they went from a pretty comprehensive service to providing a service that was slightly different. So, still looking after our year-end accounts, which obviously a key function still, but providing a support and advice center in how to build our own team. So there was no sort of sense of wanting to lock us in with them or anything like that. They helped us a lot with finding the right people to start with. And I think that's pretty rare. Not only are they going to help you grow and provide that outsourced finance structure, but as you're ready to bring things in-house, they'll help you do that. So they're in many ways the perfect partner. Chadsan offer a great breadth of support, which is really refreshing. So I suppose you start around the investment piece, the EIS, etc. But then you take it through to slightly more complexity of, for example, EMI schemes internally. And of course, you've got things like the R&D tax credits, which are a very important part for us. And then you even talk about perhaps things like their network of auditors, because of course, we're audited now. Living with Chadsan, I say things are incredibly easy. There's very minimal friction between our in-house finance team and our out-house finance team. One thing you can tell about Chadsan is that the culture of the founder trickles down throughout the whole organization. They're not time bound. They're not saying, no, only talk to us between 9 and 5, which in the real world, right, doesn't work. So I know there's someone I can pick the phone up to and I can escalate and I can go upwardly through their chain of command, all the way to the owner. A lot of accountants do look alike, the websites don't differ that much, but the proof is in the pudding. And I think that if you call Chadsan, what you're getting first and foremost is that, pretty warm-hearted human at the other end of the phone that cares about your business. But I would say that once you start working with them, even right from the get-go, you'll see what I mentioned about that founder-led culture coming down throughout the business. I'm very confident that the person you'd be speaking to will work to understand your business and work pretty tirelessly as well.
I'll stay by your side.